every day. This is so exciting. Right, so
I'm in the fold.
Apparently, it's only taken 7 years. We've got to get
7 years.
Yeah, at least.
Really?
Yeah, we've got to find day 2. He's very excited. It smells good.
God, it smells awful.
It does, doesn't it?
Smells like dog treats.
There's day 2. Right.
Aha! Well, Kai.
Don't let him launch himself.
I shan't. There.
Oh. We have an excited puppy.
Sit.
Baby boy.
Yes. What's this?
Sit.
Oh, he did sit.
Good boy.
Yeah.
What's he got? Is it a big one?
Oh.
Oh no, it's lots of little ones again. God, they smell.
Are they all the same, I wonder?
No, this is different. What's this? Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Happy puppy.
Okay, another one. Sit. There's a guy. Again, look up here. Look, say hi to the peeps. that's the pupper done. No, he liked my one as well yesterday.
Ah.
There's day 2, so you need to hold that for me, Mum. Do you remember?
Right.
No, he's more excited in his own calendar. He's worked things out. Today I have 50% milky chocolate, so a very standard one. I will enjoy that. Nobody else will, but I will, so that'll be fine. Right, so you've got to go and walk your creature. Is that what you're saying?
I will. Yes. Is that all right?
Yes, it's totally fine. But I do have like an in-joke to share with you before you
Okay.
leave.
Yes.
I was editing yesterday's video. I at least said editing about 3 or 4 times. So I have made myself
A swear-editing jar.
£1 per edit. Don't know if that's going to come up on camera. I will put up a video of it. But yes, I say that word far too often.
Swear-editing.
Why is it a pineapple?
Well, that's because it's the only jar I had, and
Oh, right.
I really liked the pineapple, so I bought it from WI event table, and yeah, now I have a use for my pineapple. So hopefully by the end of the period I will have enough money to buy myself some nice shoes or something. Quite possible. Anyway, Mum's off.
Right. I'll get out
Okay.
of the way.
Dog on the floor.
Dog
Yeah.
on the floor. I'll take his treats. Oh. And my coat. And I'll leave
He's
you
down
all-
there, he's like, I'm excited, give me more treats.
Leave you all to it.
Right.
I need my phone.
Carrying on from yesterday, we've just bought a spaceship and Klaus is in the loo.
Still.
Still. Anyway,
But why is Klaus still in the loo?
it says here. He's here. Where is Klaus now? If he takes much longer, the others will have finished before your pilot even gets behind the wheel. You return to the toilets, and this time you bang on the door loudly. Klaus, get a move on. Relax, Klaus calls from inside.
We're 5-year-olds.
I ate 2 bowls of pea soup earlier, and it's in your own interest that I finish things here in peace. Why don't you go and start the engine? Anyway, he wasn't quite sure which key was the right one, so he just left a few in the cockpit. One of them should fit.
So we have to find our
Clue.
key.
I'm sure we're going to have to find a key. Okay.
Hang on, wait.
I'm only opening a box.
I know, but it's exciting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. It's 2.
Door number 2. Oh, lots of keys. We're in the cockpit now, are we? Oh, yes. Oh, and there's a note on the floor.
We have keys that pop out.
Oh,
So
I always like all the little doodads that come with
press out
these.
keys.
I know we say this every year, but we are always amazed by the level of thought that goes into these.
Yeah.
Keys, it says a planet. Oh, look, that planet there has what looks like a key on it.
Really? Oh, of course it does. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we were doing?
Yeah.
We need to do that.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really glad that we've got the clue book.
Yeah.
Okay, door number 3.
No, well, there we go.
Lovely.
Wonder if he'll be out of the toilet tomorrow.
One would hope. He probably needs to see a doctor otherwise.
Where is this going?
Again, it's you said yesterday, is this an adult one? And it's like, I think, no, our sense of humour is just that of a 5-year-old.
Well, you know.
We're laughing, so that's fine. Anyway, thank you for day 2.
My pleasure.
And we will be back tomorrow for day 3. Fingers crossed Klaus has joined the actual
Look at the
party.
bright sunshine.
It's gorgeous out there. What is your plans for the rest of the day? Are you pottering outside, or is
I
it
don't have plans.
Is it a
I
day
never
of
have
rest?
plans on a Sunday.
Okay, that's
No.
fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
Ad hoc, as
and
it comes.
I've told them yesterday that we're doing reviews of mince pies.
Oh, yeah.
and you so far are very much enjoying the Marks and Spencer's mince pie.
Original mince pie.
But you didn't like the brandy butter one.
I didn't like the brandy. Well, it's not that I didn't like it, but I didn't
You
appreciate it as much.
you
It was
wish
too
for-
sweet.
Yeah, I
Much
really
too sweet.
liked it. But you wish
Yeah.
for your brandy butter to be an optional side, not an inclusive part.
I just don't want so much sugar in it.
Yeah.
It was
Too
too
sweet.
much sugar. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go up to the main house and make my hot chocolate, and I will come back and give you a hot chocolate review. And I do have one last dark chocolate if you'd like.
Well, there we go. I'm
So I'm
going
going to make Dad a hot chocolate too.
Yeah, I do like them.
I will be back.
Ta-ra.
I'm back. I have hot chocolate. I have mince pie. This is the standard Marks and Spencer's one. I mean, it's milk chocolate that's absolutely delicious and very, very yummy, and yay. Like I say, or like you heard, I gave Dad my last 75% chocolate. My subscription is not due for another couple of weeks, but I might get one early because I know that Dad really enjoys this, and he's been having quite not like one a day like me, but he's been having a lot. So yeah, I think I might get that subscription sent a little bit earlier. Anyway, yesterday's vlog has finished. Hopefully it has rendered and is ready to be uploaded, which means that I can turn this back into sewing room and start working on the minty green pile that I mentioned twice yesterday but never got to. So that is the next thing for today. We shall do this, it'll be good. We are filming out of order again. It is about 11 AM and Mum goes to church every Sunday morning, so I have come down to the sewing room, turn the heater on, and that's why I've got my giant pink dressing gown over my dress. I have actually got a dress on underneath of here because it's chilly, and this thing is super warm, which is awesome at this time of year. It will come to the point where I get to take this off because the room has warmed up, and that will probably be by the time that Mum and Dad, well, Mum gets home from church and Mum and Dad come down to do calendars with the puppy. Hope you enjoyed day one of Vlogmas. It was more of like an exposition vlog rather than Christmassy content, but we do have a major birthday in December. Dad is on the 9th of December. We don't start Christmasifying anything around here until after his birthday because otherwise it ends up just being, you know, Christmas birthday rather than birthday. I've seen lots of people kind of talking about the point of Vlogmas. In my understanding, it started years ago, well over a decade ago, by a lady called Ingrid Nilsson, who was one of the OG kind of like influencer, YouTube, lifestyle, fashion, beauty vloggers. The ad rate does go up in December, and she came up with Vlogmas as a way to legitimately post something every day over the period of the year that pays YouTubers the best. Lots of people took this up and it's been really successful, and I see a lot of comments at this time of year from people saying that they don't like Vlogmas because it feels like filler content. I completely understand that, because to a degree it is, because it is a way of legitimately having something to post every day. But for me, as I mentioned, I absolutely love this time of year. I really enjoy the advent calendars that Mum and Dad and I do together first thing every Vlogmas. It is also a video diary for me as well. We've been doing this for about 7 years now, I think, and it's just one of my favorite times of year. And I know it's not for everybody. I know this time of year is not everybody's favorite for a variety of reasons. I am going to be putting out normal regular content on the channel as well, hopefully. Editing allowing. Oh gosh, I've said it again. Yes, it is our best paid time of the year. For the majority of YouTubers, it's a way of capitalizing on that and making the most of that, because January, February, March are going to be terrible. But it's also on a more personal note and something that I do because I enjoy it. And I think throwing my jewelry around. I think most years the advent calendars is usually the only Christmassy stuff that I really film. We don't do many other Christmassy things. Like, we will go to Busy Bee's Christmas World with Mum, and that will happen, and there's usually at least sort of like 1 or 2 Christmas dinners out that I get to get dressed up for, which is very exciting. But other than that, it's just really day-to-day life in the studio, and for me that feels kind of normal because I did film that for a very long time. I've made the majority of those videos private now, but I'm glad that I've got them because it's been fun every now and again to kind of like think, ooh, I remember that day, and I have video evidence of it. So yeah, for me Vlogmas is about the busiest time financially of the year for me, but it's also about really enjoying the mornings with mum and dad and the calendars. And it's been really fun trying to find different calendars for each year. We've definitely settled into it. I mean, now that dad's being much more conscious about what he eats and can eat, going over to the game side of the advent calendars has been awesome. And the reason that we've gone for a third year with Exit the Games calendar is because they're just so good. They're just really, really good. Basically to say that I know Vlogmas is not for everybody, and if you do watch mine, thank you so much, because I also know that you have a huge number of Vlogmases to choose from. So thank you for coming and watching mine. If it's not for you, that's totally fine too. You probably won't have ended up seeing this to find this out. Not that you need permission or not, you know, like my knowledge to know this about yourselves, but there is regular content going out on the channel as well this month. That is the intention. So yes, I am down here. I got most of yesterday's edited last night, but it got to bedtime and I have specific stuff that I have to take at a certain time to get to sleep at another time, so that I can wake up at a realistic and not regular, what's the word, socially acceptable in my head time the next day, which I have done. I only got through the rough cut, didn't say the E word, rough cut of the first day of Vlogmas, and I'm going to finish that up now, get it uploaded and scheduled for tomorrow, which is technically the first day. Anyway, I'm going to get on and get those things done, and then I'm going to get the sewing machine back out, because currently it's in the desk. I'm going to get the sewing machine back out and crack on with that little pile of stuff over there. And then I have 2 more dresses here that need their skirts sewing together. There's also, one of them is white thread, one of them is tan thread, and then I've also got another lining for the minty green one that's also white. So I've got 3 white skirts and 2 tan skirts to sew together, because I'm lining all of these dresses except for one. That's going to be the goal for today. I don't think I'm going to do a December plans video, because I just would like to get through my cutout and to-do pile, and I've got dad's present to make, I've got mum's present to make, I've got the quilted covers for my cover stitch and overlocker that I want to do, and I want to do that as a video because you guys said you'd be interested. So I've already got all the plans for December. I don't think I need to get new fabrics out and be like, oh, look what I want to make, because I want to make everything. So I think I'm just gonna try and get, it would be really nice to start next year with no cut projects floating around taunting me that, yeah, you didn't get this done. So yeah, hopefully there will be a lookbook by the end of December for everything that so I'll have done 3 lookbooks this year. Whoops, they're meant to be monthly, but never mind. Yeah, I'll try and get a lookbook up and done by the end of this month. Usually I also then do a year in review. This year's going to be a really short one, so I'm not sure whether I should do, yeah, I think I will do those as 2 separate videos, because the year in review is more of a critique of things that I've made, whereas the monthly ones are actual, this is everything that I've made. Yeah. Okay, anyway, waffling about it's not going to get it done, and I've waffled at you for nearly 9 minutes again. So you will have already seen the calendars. I haven't had my hot chocolate yet. I am looking forward to it. Hopefully I get a good flavour of it today. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit, hopefully to show you some finished pile of minty goodness, and then we can move on to the next pile of stuff that needs to be sewn. Wish me luck. I'm sorry to mention the E word again. I was editing and my laptop just turned itself off. It's plugged in, there's been no issues, and it's just turned itself off. It has this habit of getting to this point. There we go. Oh, and it's done it again. It's just turned itself off again. We'll shut it. Open it back up, and it's back. Oh, fingers crossed that was the only little flip it out it wanted to have. But it does that quite frequently, which, as you can imagine, gets a little frustrating. Never mind. And again. Come on. Come on, you've only got to last till February. You can do this. Oh, please. Come on. I look so fabulous in my giant pink fluffy. I mean, to be fair, this is warm. Oh, come on. Try turning it on again. Nope. Oh, there's live. And yeah, it completely turned itself off. It's plugged in. I haven't joggled the battery. Oh, but it says it's not charging because there's no power thing there. Down to 45% from 73. Down to 23. The battery is still not registering that it's got power. Down to 19. Back up to 73, but it still doesn't say it's charging. Yes, it does. Still not registering as that it's got power. Oh. Come on, please don't do this to me. What will happen a lot in this time is it will get about 3/4 of the way on the progress bar and then just turn itself off again. Then we will see. Oh, okay. And it's registered that it has power again, so that's hopeful. But it's had to restart completely from scratch, so it's going through the motions of starting everything up. I don't want that. I only want Final Cut Pro. Yes, please restore. No internet. Fun times. That's fine. We don't need internet. I just need Final Cut Pro. So it reloads all the libraries. As you think, you can probably hear the CPU is going crazy. I don't want to install software for my phone right now. Thank you. And fingers crossed we're back. I was trying to do something specific. Okay. Fingers crossed we'll be back for the next sort of 20 minutes and then it does all this over again. Fun times. You only have to last till February.
2 hours later.
There are a lot of scrunchies, 2 of each of the minty green ones, and then I've got the 2 outer skirts. So this is the viscose that came from Croatia. It is super fine and proving a little bit of a pain to work with. And then this is the one that isn't in my Make 9. It's a bark cloth that I got from Hawaii Bark Cloth, which I think is still trading 16 years ago. And then we've got the Putty Cat viscose that I got from Till the Sun Goes Down, and I'm so glad that I finally plucked up the courage to use this one. This is the lining for this one. Then we've got my Australian viscose. You saw me wearing the other dress that I've made from this, which is actually on my alterations list for this year, but I've decided I'm not going to alter it because this 5951 has the little cap sleeves because there wasn't enough for the longer sleeves. So I'm going to have a long sleeve and a short sleeve dress from this fabric, which I think is quite nice. And as you saw, I was wearing that dress the other day and it fits me quite well at the moment, so it can go in my future proofing box as well if I ever do manage to get back in shape or into a different shape. And then this is the lining for this one. So I've just got 2 more outer skirts to make and 2 more linings to make, 3 of which are white. No, I've got 2 outer skirts to make, 2 linings to make, and then another lining because I'm lining this one in white viscose because I don't have a mint green to match like I had the coral and the navy for this one. So that's the next step. And my Ooh, that was a pleasant noise. My shirt dress, my brush cotton shirt dress, is all done except for its hem and the closure method. I can't decide between buttons and buttonholes or press studs, but this is actually a little tight at the moment, so I'm in no rush to get that one finished. These two, however, fit fairly nicely, and then this one is the Jungle Tropics one that I talked about earlier. Got the sleeves that I've altered slightly, which I do really like, but I think I want to go a little farther with these sleeves, so I think I'm going to be making another dress out of another fabric to do the sew along for this type of sleeve. But this one needs its overlap. This is the Durando Magnolia, and I always sew the overlap closed just so that it's 100% secure, and then I also need to hem it. So yes, but quite pleased with all of these. I've also got a bunch of bias binding. Really hope that this hanger holds up all this weight. I've got the bias binding over there next to my swear jar, swear-editing jar. If you've got a better nickname for it, let me know. But yes, 3 white skirts, 2 tan skirts. That's next on the list.
3 hours later.
2 more scrunchies, 2 more skirts, but I am calling it a night because it's 6:30, and yeah, there's 3 more skirts to do, all in white, and then all the bits that go with it. So that's enough for today. I think I need to trim my fringe. I think it's doing the handlebar moustache thing. So yes, that's enough for today. I am calling it on day 2 of Vlogmas. I hope you've enjoyed the bits that we filmed today and having a look at some of the things that I have been working on. I'll be back tomorrow. I have got one of the Shanklin Sewing Club members coming over because I need to do a little bit of stitching for her on the overlocker. Dad and I are going shopping and then to the post office, and then the afternoon will be all down here probably sewing, a little bit filming, and the thing that I'm not allowed to say because otherwise I have to put pound in the swear jar. So I hope you've enjoyed today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.